Cheap Joe's Art Stuff. My name is Julie and I'm here to impart some knowledge to you today via a 2-minute art tip. And today I wanted to introduce you to, a concept. It's actually a Japanese art form that you may not be familiar with. It's called kintsugi, or you can even see it referred to as kintsukuroi, is what I think it is. It translates from Japanese into to repair with gold. The reason I bring this up is basically kintsugi is a Japanese art form where they repair pottery and other pieces of art that have broken by mending them together with epoxy embedded with gold or silver or platinum, other precious metals. And one of the interesting things about it is it changes the character of the piece that has broken. So it may have been spectacular the way it was, but then when it breaks and they mend them together with these gold veins to kind of repair the piece, it becomes something else. It becomes something almost like completely different when you see the flaws. And I feel like it's a really important metaphor to understand and embrace your flaws, your mistakes, and don't be afraid of them because they're all part of the process. I was thinking the other day about a friend that I have that struggles a good bit with the human form, but largely their works always have human forms in them. And what's interesting is because they had such a hard time kind of conveying form for a while, they would always flatten them and they would just kind of be these silhouetted forms, maybe in the midground or whatever. And now that kind of compensation for something that person saw as a flaw has kind of become their hallmark. So it's interesting how when you're trying to deal with something that bothers you and you see it as a flaw or a mistake, can sometimes become a really, really great thing. So think about the kind of thought processes involved with kind of embracing and beautifying your flaws. It can be really, really wonderful. And for instance, like I had this piece of raku that my cousin that I love very much sent me when I moved into my new house, and I just love it. It was so cute. And one day I was cleaning and knocked it off and it broke and I was so mad, but I glued it together and I thought, well, that's fine and all, but I thought, well, why don't we try something a little bit more deliberate, and did my own little kintsugi treatment on it with some heavy body acrylic and some gel and stuff. And I actually think that it makes it even more special. Take a look at some of the things that you may consider flaws and put a little shine on them and see how they polish up. You may be pleasantly surprised, and we hope that you enjoy.